Today we are going to discuss alternative response items, which are commonly known as true or false items. What are alternative response items? Alternative response items are those items where students will choose true or false in response to a statement question. True or false questions are graded automatically. One disadvantage of true or false item is, it encourages 50% guessing because it has only two options, either true or false. Let us look at the guidelines to construct true or false items. Guideline number 1. We should have clear direction. Here is an example. Encircle T if the statement is true and F if the statement is false. Next guideline is, construct statements that are definitely true or definitely false, without additional qualifications. Don't keep statement in between true or false. Your statement should be definitely true or it should be definitely false. Next guidelines says, use relatively short and declarative statements which allow students to choose between two comparable answers, one is correct and other one is wrong. Shorter statements are effective. This is because long and complex sentences tend to measure extraneous facts of reading comprehension. Thereby it cannot measure the knowledge and understanding part. The length of statements is also important. Next guideline explains that the length of true or false statements should be approximately of same length. Statement should be relatively short and simple. True statements should be about the same length as false statement. This is because teachers has a tendency to add details in true statement to make it precise. Next guideline is, include an equal number of true and false questions. You can have the percentage of true statement somewhere between 48% to 60%. Never make all your statements true or false. Test only one idea in each question. Your true or false statement should test one idea at the time. We have examples here. A worm cannot see because it has simple eyes. This is a poor statement. Worms do not have simple eyes. The statement is better. Next guideline. We have to avoid absolute terms such as, never or always. Words such as usually, generally, often, sometimes are most likely to appear true statement. Absolute terms such as always, never, all, none, and only are likely to appear in false statement. Since the student need to think of only a single incident, therefore they can easily choose the correct answer. Do not arrange answers in a pattern. We should not arrange the answer like true true, false false, true true, false false or true false, true false. This will favor students who are merely guessing. You should avoid taking statements directly from text or from your note. Always state the question positively, as negative statements are overlooked by students. For example, poor statement, none of the parts was needed in constitution of the gadget. Better statement is, all the parts were necessary in the construction of the gadget. If statement is an opinion, rather than a fact, it should be attributed to someone, as shown in the example. According to the president, teachers in rural areas should be first to receive salary increases. Ambiguous or vague statement and terms such as large, long time, regularly, some and usually are best avoided in terms of clarity. Nickel is larger than a dime. Here it is true if we are talking about diameter and false if we are talking about the monetary values. Thank you. This much about the alternative response items. If you have doubt, you clarify in WeChat or BLE.